in this video, I'm going to share the scope of work that my team and I created for a company that wants to streamline their business. And there's 3 phases to this, but the first one I think is the most important for most companies. I want to share that with you now. So if you look at the screen here, you can see it says customer support automation. Now, a lot of companies are having to pay a lot of money for people to manually respond to tickets. And I've talked to you about this before in other videos. You can go back and have a look at those, but it's such an important one because it's not difficult to fix and to automate with no human error and instant replies, giving a way better customer experience with your support. So in this case, we're going to be looking for an outcome, a 90% reduction in repetitive tickets, allowing the team to focus only on complex issues. And there's a way that we funnel that. Now, in this case, this client is only getting 25 support tickets per week, but it's 90% repetitive, which is, it's not a lot of tickets, but it's something. Now, a lot of clients will have like 100, 1,000 or more tickets per week, but regardless, it's still time consuming and unnecessary for you to do this manually. So our proposed solution is the following. So first of all, user interaction layer. So clients access chatbot via WordPress site. So in other words, this is a SaaS company and their clients can access a chatbot via our client's WordPress site, client portal or integrated email support. And then you have AI response layer. So the chatbot checks AI enriched knowledge base for instant responses. In other words, we'll create a knowledge base that has previous tickets in there and positive responses and or FAQs and or information about the company. Now, the cool thing about this with ticketing workflow, complex or unresolved queries are auto-classified and pushed into a ticketing CRM system with context attached. And there's continuous learning layer. Support history is reprocessed by AI to enhance FAQs and knowledge base dynamically. So in other words, it's machine learning, so it gets better and better and better. But the cool thing about this is someone might say, well, where is my whatever? Where's my blue shipment? Or where is my, I don't know, whatever the query is, the AI can actually link into your CRM and find that data, or link into your backend system, your ticketing system or your backend system, find the data and respond to that person pretty much instantly, like within a minute or so, which is really incredible because obviously the customer support and the experience they're getting is much higher. Now, there is some complexity and effort involved with this. So designing a multi-channel chatbot, we use WordPress portal email integration, right? Connecting chatbot with support systems, ticket CRM, or the backend system, whatever that is. Training, let me just pop this in, training AI with historical ticket data for accuracy, right? So the AI is gonna learn, and then building continuous learning loop to keep FAQs updated automatically. And that's a big one too, because it keeps learning and learning and learning. And I really wanted to share that with you guys because that's a really cool one. But now let me go to the top here and this, where is it? This here. So this is they're a SaaS company for meal delivery services. But again, some of this is going to apply to your business as well if you're not a SaaS company. But look at this. The last one, we're going to reduce the manual report, like the manual time. Let me just go back here real quick. Where is it? 25 hours. So you're looking at 90% reduction in repetitive tasks. 90%. It's huge. But if you look here on this next one, the outcome that we're expecting with this next one is a 40 plus manual hours per week with this next automation. When you think about that, that's a full-time employee plus. Now, the problem is, in this case, this is a meal delivery. They help meal delivery services with their back end. But the problem is incoming client data, which is in the form of Excel, CSV, Google Sheets, PDFs. It's varied. So there's different formats coming in. And this may apply to your business as well and require significant manual intervention. So for example, let's say someone wants to upload all their meals and the allergies and the ingredients or whatever, all the things, the macros, the micros. They're all this clients are doing that in various ways. You may think, well, why don't you just have it come one way? The problem with that is that it's a very competitive market and we want to decrease the friction. So allow the client to upload as any way they please, and then we parse the data. So let's talk about that. So we file capture layer. So client uploads files, as I mentioned before, via a custom WordPress plugin. Files are validated, securely stored, and queued. That's step one. The next step is workflow orchestration. This is the orchestration layer. Files are transferred to automation pipelines for parsing, cleaning, header mapping, and AI enrichment. Multiple nodes are involved in this. Well, obviously, file parsing, schema validation, AI agent, and error handling. Now, obviously, error handling is extremely important. Let's look at the next thing that we do here. So AI transformation layer. So AI maps fields. Remember I was talking about like the ingredients and all that stuff. So like product, price, category, allergens, etc., and normalizes these values and generates suggestions for missing corrected data. And then in this one here, we have approval layer in WordPress. So clients view side-by-side comparisons, original versus AI suggestions with bulk accept edit options. And the file layer is integration layer. Approved data is inserted into WordPress as custom post types or WooCommerce products with full taxonomy. And so what's the complexity involved with this? Well, building a custom upload and approval plugin for WordPress, designing scalable orchestration layer workflows, engineering AI prompts for accuracy, and creating the error handling that I was talking about before. It's really big. And then the last thing I want to talk to you about, in this case, it's phase 2, is the client onboard. Now look at this, the client onboarding right now for this company, 1 month. Think about that, 1 month. And with our AI automation with no errors and instant response time, you're looking at 1 week. So think about that customer experience and how that's just going to wow the customer. So first of all, the problem is onboarding new clients requires 5 hours per day per client, extending go live timelines about to 1 month. So, and this is all from the client, by the way. Proposed solution is input collection layer. So clients provide files, etc., or unanswered structured questionnaires inside WordPress. And this is where it gets really cool. So look at this. Let me just scroll up here. So data extraction layer. So automation extracts text from files using parsing nodes and scrapers with fallback handling for unsupported formats. AI processing layer. AI generates structured onboarding content. And then the approval layer in WordPress, multi-tab preview interface allows clients to validate or edit AI generated content before publication. And then integration layer, approved content auto creates pages, menus, FAQs, etc. So think about that. You can't just watch a few YouTube videos and know how to do this, right? It's very complicated. And that's where a lot of companies are getting in trouble, because they're offering AI automations, but it's really very low level and it's not going to work, especially in complicated cases. So the complexity, as you can see here, I'm not going to read all these, but you can see here, it's complex. It's not an easy thing, right? So I just want to share this with you so you can kind of see how, if you just have watch a few videos, or someone on your team that's an engineer or computer science degree or what have you, watch a few videos about integrating AI into your business, you're going to have some challenges because it's very involved. So I hope this video helps, and I hope this opens your eyes to how complex these workflows are. But the beautiful thing about this is once they're implemented and once they're added to your business, it really, really streamlines your business. And those people that were doing those tasks, they can do other parts in your business, actually help grow the business with the front end revenue, for example. So I hope that helps. I look forward to seeing you on the next video.